The idea that women are physically more fragile doesn't mean they should be underestimated. In fact, they can be far more formidable than you might think, and many men have learned this lesson the hard way. From a young age, boys are often exposed to stories and social conditioning that idealize women as delicate, sweet, and harmless. However, it's time to break free from this fantasy. No matter how decent or good-hearted you are, if you don't understand the complexities of women, you may find yourself hurt or blindsided at some point in your life. Today we're diving into 8 tough truths about women that men often discover too late. Let's not delay. Here's the first one. 1. Women's loyalty can be conditional. One of the harshest lessons for men is realizing that loyalty in women is often conditional. While many women genuinely value fidelity, their commitment can be shaped by emotional and situational factors. A woman's loyalty often depends on how fulfilled she feels in a relationship, emotionally, mentally, and sometimes financially. If her needs aren't met, or if she's emotionally dissatisfied, her commitment may waver. This doesn't mean women are disloyal by nature, but that their loyalty is more dynamic and tied to the relationship's state. It can be a tough reality for men who believe loyalty should be unconditional, only to learn that it's deeply connected to how a woman feels about her partner and the relationship. 2. Women dislike men who appear weak. Though women can be incredibly compassionate and empathetic, when it comes to romantic relationships, many are naturally drawn to strength and confidence in men. The modern world encourages vulnerability, but too much of it in front of a woman may create the opposite effect. Historically, women have been attracted to leaders and protectors, and they often lose interest when a man shows excessive weakness or dependency. This doesn't mean you have to hide your emotions completely, but it's important to understand that showing too much vulnerability might challenge her perception of you as a leader and protector. 3. Women crave security. Despite the progress in women's financial independence, their biological drive for security remains intact. Women still seek emotional, physical, and often financial security in their relationships. When a woman feels uncertain or insecure, she looks for stability from her partner. Even if she earns more or is professionally successful, her instincts still seek a man who can provide a sense of safety and reassurance. This need for security is deeply ingrained, and it's crucial for men to recognize it, especially in moments of emotional turbulence. But 4. Nice guys often finish last. Unfortunately, being overly nice or passive often leads to disappointment in the dating world. Women are generally turned off by men who are too agreeable or who use kindness as a form of manipulation. While nice guys may have good intentions, their overly passive or submissive behavior can come across as inauthentic, causing women to lose interest or categorize them as just friends. On the flip side, women are often drawn to men who are assertive, authentic, and confident, qualities associated with the so-called bad boy. Confidence and knowing what you want are far more attractive than trying too hard to please. In short, while it's important to be kind and respectful, it's also essential to maintain your sense of self and confidence in relationships. Here's a more engaging and human-friendly take on it. Tuiamafa. 5. Respect is earned. Set boundaries early. Disrespect from anyone, including women, should never be tolerated. If you allow disrespect, whether it's an insult, raised voice, or worse, without addressing it, you open the door for that behavior to escalate. I've heard stories of men whose partners have become physically aggressive with them, and it's a clear sign that boundaries weren't set from the start. When disrespect goes unchecked, it tends to grow. A relationship should be built on mutual respect, and you have every right to expect that. Ignoring small acts of disrespect only leads to bigger problems down the road. 6. Change is a constant for many women. One thing men often find challenging is the continuous desire for change many women experience. Even when you've worked hard to meet her needs, the goalposts can shift. This can show up as an urge for new emotional experiences, adventures, or even changes in behavior and appearance. It's not about dissatisfaction, but a natural tendency for growth and renewal that can feel unpredictable. For men, this ever-evolving dynamic can be confusing, but it's important to understand that this desire for change isn't necessarily a sign of discontent. Instead, it reflects an emotional complexity and a drive for personal growth that's common in many women. 7. Attraction can be fleeting. Another tough truth is that attraction can be unpredictable and at times superficial. While we like to believe love is based on deep connection and shared values, the reality is that what women find attractive can change over time. External factors like appearance, success, and social status often play a bigger role than we'd like to admit. What a woman finds appealing today might not be the same in a few years. This doesn't mean deeper connections don't matter. They absolutely do, but understanding that attraction can fluctuate helps manage expectations. 8. Women want a winner. Having strong values and good character are essential qualities in a man, but let's be real. Women are drawn to winners. That doesn't mean you need to be rich or famous, but you do need to show ambition, drive, and the willingness to go after your goals. Some men hide behind their nice guy persona, claiming that their values matter more than success, but in reality, avoiding competition and failing to strive for something greater is what turns women off. No one is interested in a man who refuses to try or who settles for mediocrity. It's not about never losing, everyone faces setbacks, but about continuing to push forward and work toward becoming the best version of yourself. Lastly, if you want to learn how to truly captivate a woman's attention and make her chase after you, check out a secret that taps into female psychology. There's a link in the video description that can guide you step by step. With just a few well-crafted messages, you can spark chemistry and make her desire you like never before. Don't wait. Start transforming your relationships today.